I'm Darren Naftal. I'm an architect. My firm, DN Architecture, specialises in creating dream homes on difficult blocks. I typically work with professionals and business owners in their 30s and 40s, many with families, who have a love of contemporary design and an eye for quality and detail. My clients feel confident working with me as my work has received multiple awards, been published in magazines and exhibited. In the 11 years running my practice, I've obtained planning approval for every one of my projects, a success rate virtually unheard of. I've often been engaged after another architect has failed to find a design solution to a property's challenges, and I've always succeeded. My experience working with my clients has made me aware that they share three key problems in realising their perfect home. They can't afford to buy a property where they would like, forcing them further away from where they work and play. Secondly, they are unaware that they can save money by buying a difficult block. And finally, they do not want to become the next horror story they've heard of projects going over time and over budget. Where my approach is unique is that I work with my clients to find a property, however, one with difficulties. These are ignored by everybody else, and so with this low demand comes a low price. A difficult block might be small, have poor access to sunlight, be heritage listed, or perhaps in a noisy environment. Whilst this looks like trouble to everyone else, I get excited and see an opportunity for my client's dream home in the location they want it to be. This is where my love of a challenge, mixed with my resourceful, inventive designs, overcomes the constraints to create unique, beautiful, and yet practical homes without any compromise. To avoid going over time and over budget, I supervise the construction so my clients aren't out of their depth. They can relax and go about their lives knowing that I'm keeping a close eye on quality and ensuring that my design that they've been so excited about is even better in reality. As our homes continue to be pushed further from where we want them to be, the dream of the big house on the quarter-acre block is now our traffic nightmare. We must think differently, or the city we all love will lose its mantle as the world's most livable. I believe it is possible to live where you want to live, on your budget, and in that home you've been dreaming of for so long. Today, I'm looking for new clients and exposure of my soon-to-be-released book, A Block in a Hard Place. A guide to help people find their piece of Melbourne where they want it to be. Finally, I'm also seeking partnerships with real estate agents to notify me of difficult blocks that they can't sell and distribute my book to inspire their buyers. I'm Darren Naftal, and from the age of 10, I dreamt of being an architect. Since making the move from Lego blocks to concrete blocks, I want to be known for making it possible for people to live where they want to live, in a house they can't wait to come home to.
That was awesome. I loved it, loved the storytelling, Lego blocks, dad, beautiful stuff. I resonated with that because I looked at this block in Lawn, and there's a river that runs down the hill between the two pubs. And I always thought you could build a house across there, but of course you could buy it, and then someone built a house there. I was like, no. So, there's what I love is the niche. You've got the niche, and it's very specific, and you could get work Australia-wide, if not further, because you just do that one thing. How you market that, I think you could do a little bit better with that. The name of your website is not very exciting. DN Architecture could be, difficult blocks architecture or something around that. You need to own those. What you're selling is solving people's problems in that area. You need to market around that area. Be more specific. But I thought it was a fantastic presentation. I think it really, really well.
Thanks very much.
Wow, Darren, that was an awesome pitch. So I think that whatever you're asking for, that there'll be a lot of people that will be almost seeking out opportunities for you to actually work on, because you've got that niche, and you convinced me all the way through your entire story in terms of clarity in the message, your distinct positioning, and
like Andrew, had a dream. I was about 19, was on the top of Arthur's Seat, saw this block of land and thought, I am going to own that in 10 years, which I didn't, unfortunately. But it was, I thought, nah, by the time 5 years came around, made lots of excuses, including the fact that it was like this. It would have been way too expensive. Of course, now there's a beautiful home there overlooking that amazing view. So, and the dream is really important for media because you're appealing to emotion, people's emotions, and in all of those things that we were talking about, that you can afford to live where you want, you can work with a difficult block, your partnerships with real estate agents is a really great idea. They've got magazines, no reason you can't have editorial in those magazines about difficult blocks or difficult things. There was a house I saw go up on this really weird shaped corner in opposite Elston Park with the golf course there. And I thought, how are they going to put a house on that? And now there's this most amazing house. So you also do something that's really important in media is you take a problem and you solve it. And you've got great visuals for that because you've got the befores and you've got the after, and I would use that heaps when you're approaching media. There's lots of real estate and columns around and programs and whatever. I would be listening to those. I would be going in when people are talking about difficult blocks or whatever. The other thing you mentioned, which was really good, was the fact that you get 100% success rate of getting permits. That was really powerful, but tell us about one that was almost an impossible situation, and how did you solve that? So it built me up, and I'm like, yay, but what did you actually do? So you've got so much going on there. Peter Madison better look out, and you're right in there ready for me. Good for you.
Thanks so much.
Darren Naftal. Awesome presentation. Totally loved it. Resonated with me. I built a house in a heritage listed spot on a floodplain. That was just one of the least enjoyable experiences of my life. As Sam said, I loved how you said 100% success rate, but where you really got me fever pitch was when you gave me 3 points. I didn't listen to the first one. The second one you said, save money buying a horror block. And I go, shit, that's an accountant. It hurts us spending money, right? And I think value for money, and I love it. I totally love it. Andrew made a really good point. I think you should use it. The name being an architect, it's got to go, right? I would. I'm not having a go at you. I reckon you are spot on. The book, Horny. It's a good name. A block in a hard place. Well, we'll leave it there. But I think what you need to do, right, to commercialise your business, this is from an accountant speaking about making money, right? I think you need to build a brand within a brand, okay? So to build your business, this architectural business, and this is what we do, our business, we build, grouse houses on hard blocks and we save a shitload of money and all that sort of stuff. The business does that, and then you build, rock between a hard place, you the brand within that brand, and you can get some real double promotion. Good stuff, and I'll grab your business card at the end. So well done. Good job.
Thank you, Darren. It was a very enjoyable presentation. It took us on a very interesting journey that everyone can relate to, whether they're homeowners or not. So I've got a few suggestions for you, perhaps about the partnering. Sure, real estate agents are pretty obvious and could be a great channel. But you're an architect. I suspect you've got already fantastic connections with builders. And out of my friends, very few of my friends build architect design homes. And the few who didn't meet the architect first, they met the builder first. So that may or may not be something I can extrapolate into the whole industry. You know better than I do. But builders would be a good channel for you. Similarly, both council and urban planners, so they're both sides of the coin. But if you've got such a great rate at getting building approvals, then go to the planners, let them know. The people in the council, just like anybody else, would like to do their job and help people. When a customer comes along and says, I want to build here, and they say, here are all the reasons why I can't. That council planner would love to say, but why don't you go speak to the guys who can build dream homes on different blocks?
It's interesting you say that. I had an application going last week, and I mentioned to the planner that I was writing this book, and she's going, oh,
Yeah, so I think they'd be a fantastic distribution channel for you, or with Sarah, because what you deliver is going to be on her bucket list for her clients, right? You can partner with Sandy because you need a clan. She's going to help you build a clan, right? And you can partner with Stephen because he's going to run the Australian Property Club. What better solution can you offer?
Stephen and I are already plotting.
So, and the final thing I'd say is look for, and I apologise for stepping on the media toes here, I'd say look for guest spots on property TV shows right now. So get that really horror story. Get someone to help you get some video done of it over the 12 months it takes you, or the 18 months it takes you to go from raw block to finished product. It's human interest part of the owners and all that stuff. And then try and get some spots on those shows, because I would have thought, given the way these things work, that if you get a few good spots, someone will give you a TV show. Because when you look at what they do now, rebuild the kitchen, that's a whole TV show. Rebuild the house, 60 minutes, that's another TV show. I mean, there's a lot of pretty boring stuff in this space, and you could offer some really exciting stuff. You're probably closer to that